So I want to start off by saying I give all praise and honor to Yahweh, our Father, and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, the Howler for the Rakah Kodash, Barakathai, to you Yaquat, and to you Akim out there, those who worshiping Yahweh by Hashem or Mashiach Yahweh Shai in sincerity and in truth, as it say in Joshua 24:15. Okay, so we got to worship our Father, Yahweh Bashem Masha Yoshai, in sincerity and in truth. This is going to be a quick message. This message is for you false prophets. Okay, you wolves out there in sheep clothing. All right, I don't have a title yet, but it's going to revolve around Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. I will pull a few precepts for you false prophets, you wolves in sheep clothing, okay, leading the sheep astray. And we know the sheep is the house of Israel, the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans with Indian, Taino, Negro descent by the house of your fathers, Numbers 118. So the topic I'm watching is called Crypto Teacher, and it deals with Revelations 13 and 16. So let's just get straight to it, Yasharallah. In 10 years. Matter of fact, this Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the devil, the Bible speaker, so he's really going in on this, all right? Okay, the Karagma, the Karaks, right? The Kwai, okay? The Rice Krispie Treat. So let's go ahead and dive in.
When we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can
So he said implant in the brain, right? Okay, and we know with Elon Musk, he got Neuralink. Okay, let's address that. Let's go to Revelations chapter 13 and verse 16, Israel. It's not going to be long. Okay, I want to just get straight to the point. Revelations 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great. And the he is Esau, the Edomites, so-called white man, because they in rulership, right? So the he is you so-called white people, but it's going to the Amir banks, right? All right, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, and so forth, the 13 richest family. Okay, great, rich, and poor, free and bond to receive a mark. Now the mark going to Karagma, Kwai, right, and Karaks, the Rice Krispie Treat, in their right hand or in their foreheads. You see, okay, the forehead's dealing with the brain, right? Neuralink. Okay, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell. You see, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast, and the beast is the system. Okay, so the beast is Greco-Rome, the Roman Empire, and that's going to America, the Babylon, because America is an extension of Rome, right? So that's the beast system, okay, or the number of his name, okay? So let's go back to the video. Let's dive back in again, Yasharallah.
Immediately feel, because you all will have implants. I can, and we measure your brain waves.
So Esau said we all will have implants. That's going into the mark, right? That's going into the great, verse 13:16, both small and great, you see, rich and poor. So that's going to everybody, free or bond, to receive a mark. Okay, so what you going to do, Yahshua, because you got these camps talking about the mark is something spiritual, as philosophies, as Christianity. Man, that's garbage, man. That's madness. That is madness. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, Yasharallah. That is madness. Anybody saying that's something spiritual or something religious belief or whatever they saying, if they're not talking about the Karagma, the Kwai, the Karaks, okay, The hell with them. Get away ASAP. Okay? Keep it moving. Kick rocks. Shake the dust and keep it moving, Yasharala. We ought to obey Yahweh Basham Yahushua rather than men. Let's continue on.
And I can immediately tell you how the people react, or I can feel how the people react to your answers. Can you?
There's definitely a big gap here. Okay, so you're not very much into DeFi. Not really. I mean, DeFi is not decentralized at all. A lot of people tend to buy the narrative and buy the marketing. So DeFi is marketed as decentralized finance, right? That's what DeFi stands for. But you can't just take it at face value and say it's decentralized when a lot of those DeFi projects are simply running on AWS, or they're using Infura, which runs on AWS. So if you remember a year ago, there was a big Amazon outage and all the exchanges stopped accepting Ethereum and ERC token deposits because they could no longer query Infura. So when your entire system is built on a centralized system, none of it is actually decentralized. There's a massive amount of adoption of the Lightning Network. There's thousands of Bitcoin locked into Lightning channels. Businesses around the world are transacting using Lightning. We have a country like El Salvador that's adopted.
Because Bitcoins was just to get you off the dollar, Israel. Bitcoin is not the end all be all. The end all be all is the Rice Krispie Treat. Okay? All right? That was just to remove you off the dollar because the dollar, the currency is no good. Okay? It was just a quick hustle, a quick get rich scheme. This because it's digital, but it was just to get you off the dollar. The train ain't gonna stop at Bitcoins and XRP. The train gonna stop with the Rice Krispie. Okay? And that's what he's saying, basically. All right? Let's go to Genesis 47 and 15. And we go to the same precept because it's repetitive. Okay? We got to keep going to it because these prophecies is coming to pass. All right? So we're going to be coming out with the same old thing, Israel. So you ain't going to have no excuse in that day. All right? Okay? So we're going to be redundant with this. Okay? So let's go to Genesis 47 and 15 right quick. And when money fell it, because the money fell it. The U.S. dollar, the world reserve currency, the fiat currency is no good. Egypt is America. I did a lesson on that. Okay, so money fell it in the land of Egypt. Okay, so let's go on.
To Bitcoin, and they've rolled out a national wallet that is powered by Bitcoin and Lightning. We have businesses in El Salvador that are taking Lightning. Lightning is banking the unbanked in a way that we never imagined possible. And we have a conference in Miami, or had a conference in Miami with 25,000 people there where Lightning was a major topic. And you had Michael Saylor on stage saying, if you're not building on Lightning, it's like you're not building on the internet. And recently, Morgan Stanley published an article saying Lightning payments for small things make more sense on Lightning than with a debit card or credit card. So, I mean, all the writing is on the wall. I guess he's incentivized to not pay attention to it because it takes away from the DeFi stuff.
And he say all the writers is on the wall. Let's bring a precept on that. That's why the Most High say publish it. You see, publish this truth. He just said, Moab just say, all the writings is on the wall. Okay? Can't make this up. Let's read Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 2. Declare ye among the nations and publish. Like you say, these prophecies of Revelation 13:16, the writings is on the wall. The writings is on the wall. I agree with this Moabite. Let's read that again. Jeremiah 50 and verse 2. Declare ye among the nations and publish, you see, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not. So we got to come with this truth, Israel. And these false prophets, these wolves, that's all they doing is they concealing. When it comes to the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they concealing this truth. Okay? They leading y'all astray because they're not being informative. Right? Right, Yasharala, when it comes to the Rice Krispie. Okay? They're not edifying y'all when it comes to the prophecy. They concealing it. Okay? Publish and conceal not. The most I say Babylon is taken, Baal is confounded, Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. And that's going into religion, that's going into idol worship, but I don't want to go there. I want to stick to the topic at hand. So let's go back, let's dive back into it, Yasharallah. And I hope this lesson is being edified through the Rakah Kodash, the Holy Spirit. You can get your sword out and hit these precepts that I'm calling out. Okay, Yasharallah, that I'm reading out. So let's get back to the video.
This crypto thing is here to stay.
We got As Israel.
MasterCard, JP
One
Morgan,
moment, please.
Bank of
Salakia.
America.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, I come back with that video just to make you think. And we have cloud, speaking of chips inside the brain. We know that's the reason why cloud and the metaverse is so important. They want to get you inside the metaverse, download that mind inside the cloud, and they'll be able to control everything that you do.
You see? So they'll be able to control everything that you do because Esau want to be like the Most High. Let's go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Okay? Because Esau, he want to be Yahweh. He want to be God. Okay? Control everything you do. Every move you make. Every breath you take. He'll be watching you. So Esau got that God complex. Okay? That's what's going on, Yasharallah. So let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin, the man of sin is Esau Edom, be revealed, the son of perdition, right? Who opposed and exalted himself. And that's what he's doing. We're watching the video. So the so-called white man is exalting himself. All right? Through the metaverse, right? Through the brain implant, the MOTB, right? Above all that is called God, you see? Or that is worship. He want to be worshiped like Yahweh. So that he as God sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And there you have it. That's what's going on. We bringing it. We concealing not. We coming with the precept. We edifying. If you the elect, you going to get this. This is going to be smooth sailing for you. Let's go back in it.
And you guys know I've done plenty of videos on Blockstream and Samson. Of course, Samson has left Blockstream and started the new project.
This part of the New World Order,
and he
Israel.
talks about DeFi. And we know Brian Brooks stated DeFi is a new banking. And one of my mandatory videos is a Federal Reserve 2.0. And I go over consensus. I go over Ethereum. I go over JP Morgan, running it all behind the scene along with Microsoft. Guys, it's the same big banks, big corporations have been funding crypto from the beginning, because the only thing we have to do is go back to the series funding rounds to see this.
And they've been funding it from the beginning. Let's get that. Let's go to the book of Job 9:24. So Esau, he the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. We all know this by now, the classic. But we're going to read it and we're going to bring it out. I'm going to bring it out. Through the Rakah Kodash, Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and the wicked is the so-called white man, Esau Edom. They tell you that in Malachi 1 and 4. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? Okay, so Esau Edom is in rulership, and so he been doing this from the beginning, man. Okay, he's a forger of lies. He's a physician of no value.